There's coffee in the coffee maker. You always got so much shit to do. Still paralyzed by expectation. A dream's supposed to get you through. Hey, I put my money on you. My heart and money on you. I put my money on you, yeah. It's about time you did the same thing. Who told you that you'll feel ready? Or that you shouldn't need to ask for help? I understand your load is heavy, but you've got to stop lying to yourself. I put my money on you, my every penny on you. I put my money on you. Yeah. All
right, guys, come on in. Let us know where you're coming from. I am Derrick the motherfucker Young, and I appreciate you spending this time with us. There's my favorite Miss Linda Gray. Y'all, that's my mentor, y'all. Thank you for joining us. We'll be getting started in a couple of minutes.
Open your eyes. You've got the heart, the love, the drive. Busy knocking at the door. You've got the key. I put my money on you. It's about time you did the same thing too.
Alright, we're about to get started, guys. Good day, everyone. How in the world are you guys doing today? If you could, do me a favor. Let me know where you guys are coming in from. Okay, that should be a little bit better. All right, can y'all see me? Okay. All right, so I'll be looking left and right. And then what that'll do for me is we'll be looking in the chat, and then we'll be seeing where everybody is at. All right, so welcome. I see that's Miss Daphne Morgan from Nashville. Welcome, good to see you. All right, Miss Patrice. right, now I'll be looking down, guys. All right. Miss Patrice from New Orleans, good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Miss Linda Gray, as always, welcome, welcome. That's my mentor, y'all. And do me a favor, guys. Make sure y'all give me a follow. I want you guys to share the broadcast out. We got some more people coming in. LinkedIn user, you are my person. I appreciate you for coming in from Georgia. And then we got Dr. Sabini. I can't pronounce the last name, Dr. Sabini. I apologize. From Florida, though. My favorite place, Disney. All right. Then we have Miss Gwendolyn Reese from Chicago. Welcome, welcome. Then we have Charles Davis from St. Louis. Welcome, welcome. Oh, Parkland, Florida, Dr. Sabini. All right. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. Thank you. All right. And then we got some more guests rolling in. So, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and get started really quick. All right. We'll go ahead and get started really quick, guys. I want to thank each and every one of you for showing up, but we have a great one today. We got a great one today. So it is all right. She said it's all right. Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. So guys, we got a great show today. So the title of today's show, we'll be talking about but I don't think I'm getting a clear picture. Hold on, guys. Let me wipe this off really quick. Got to get my lens clean because I got to give my best to you guys. Okay. All right. Okay. Give me 1 second and let's having technical issues, guys. But we're going to fix it, though. We're going to fix it. Change the layout. All right. All right, guys. So what we're going to be talking about today is building your house on a sturdy ground. Building your house on a sturdy ground. So what does that mean? Means exactly what it says is building your house on a sturdy ground. So what happens if your house is not sturdy? It'll fall, correct? Or am I correct? Or am I correct? So it'll fall. So as we get further into the lesson, I want to do a proper introduction of myself. I am Derrick, the Mother Thunder Young from Birmingham, Alabama. And I'm just so excited and happy and glad that you guys chose to spend this time with me. And so what that looks like is that we're gonna share stories, we're gonna talk about it, and we're gonna have some fun. So what does that mean? We're gonna learn. We're gonna have some breakthroughs. We're gonna have some fun. This is gonna be educational information. So we got another guest that just added. Cannot see you. Oh, can't see me. I can see myself. Let's see. Hold on. There I am. I'm back. You're right. I couldn't see myself. Okay. Technology, guys. So y'all appreciate y'all being with me. All right, we got another guest that just joined us, another LinkedIn user from Nigeria. Congratulations. I appreciate you for showing up for yourself. Because when you show up for yourself, you're showing up for us and all of the other people that are in the VIP listening lounge. So, proper introduction. I'm Derrick, the mother from the Young from Birmingham, Alabama. I am a real estate investor, serial entrepreneur, and I am a business developer where all of my companies, we focus on three things: funding, education, and networking. So we show each and every one of you guys to do it. So what is our mission statement for each and everything that we do? That mission statement is to develop people and to develop their businesses. And so if you have no understanding of either or, that's okay. We got you over here at Daygroup21. I want to give a special shout out to the one and only Dr. Jacqueline King for just creating such a massive, beautiful organization. And what she's done is she's done something special, starting from 200 people to now in the millions. Do you get it? 200 to millions. That's a couple of more zeros from 200. It's a couple more decimal points to the millions. And so I'm just proud to be a part of this organization, to have our show Building Wealth Through Real Estate on the BWE platform. So I want to thank Dr. King for allowing me the opportunity to be able to present every Saturday to you guys, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I just appreciate the opportunity to be able to share my knowledge on business and in real estate. So the reason why I titled our show today, "Building Your House on a Strong Foundation," is because I was in a Clubhouse room. If you guys don't know what Clubhouse is, there's an audio app where you still can't see me. Well, I see myself. Can you guys see me? Okay, give me something in the chat to let me know if you can see me. Let me change that. Give me 1 second. Okay. All right. Let me know, guys. Can you see me now? No. I don't know what is going on. Let's see. Oh, it's frozen. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, I don't know. Okay. So I'm here. Okay. Can you see me now? Because in my monitor I'm moving, so it might be a connection on you guys end. But thank you for keeping me posted. So we'll just keep on continuing, and it'll fix on you all's end, because I got monitors on different areas, and so it's good. But thank you for raising the awareness, though. All right, so let's talk about it. Okay, all right. Thank you, Miss Patrice. All right, so let's talk about it. So I was in a Clubhouse room, and so my mentor, Mr. Glenn Lundy, you guys should Google him. He's good friends with Grant Cardone and all of the other stuff. You know how you when you were younger, and I'm getting the feedback. Give me 1 second. Okay. All right. So you remember how when you were younger, and what happened was you idolized somebody, and it could have been a superstar. It was a singer that you idolized, and you were their best friend, and they were your best friend, and you just had fun, right? So yeah, Glenn Lundy is my mentor. He just doesn't know it. You know, I talk to him every now and then, but the relationship is cordial, right? So in this particular topic, he has a podcast, and he's known does a lot of traveling. So he has a podcast, and so he was shooting a podcast, and he was talking about the three little pigs, right? And so the three little pigs, when we think about the three little pigs, um, you think about youth, you think about your kids, or you think about when you were a kid. So in the chat, can somebody put in for me, what was the subject phrase that the pigs said in the Three Little Pigs story? So when the big bad wolf would say, "Open up the door," and what would the big bad wolf say? He would say, "Oh, I'm gonna huff and I'm gonna puff and I'm gonna blow your house down." And so the little pigs would say, "Not by the hairs of my chinny chin chin." That's what they would say. Not by the hairs of my chinny chin chin, right? And so I think it might be a connection, Miss Jocelyn. It might be a connection on your end, because Miss Harris said that she can't see me, so it could be a connection because I can see from different monitors too. So, but getting back to the story, so the big bad wolf, right, was intimidated. He was a bully, right? And so we'll get into the story, and so we'll talk about this. And so this show is called Building Wealth Through Real Estate, right? And so in order to build, you have to have a firm foundation and a strong foundation, right? And so we're getting somewhere. So follow me as I take you guys back to being a kid. And even if this story wasn't out when you were a kid, you had kids that grew up on the Three Little Pigs, right? So put a one in the chat if you had kids, or if you knew about the Three Little Pigs. Put a one in the chat for me. Let me know. Let me know. All right. So as we go, we're going to start and we're going to talk about the different builds and the different designs of these particular houses. So the first pig, what he did was he built a house out of straw, right? So, but you notice like the materials of straw, it's it can shift, and if it gets wet and it sits and it doesn't dry, it can mold, right? So it's not a self-sustainable thing. So what that means is that more things can happen. So what that lets me know about the Three Little Pigs, and especially the one that built the house out of straw, this lets me know that he didn't get enough education. He didn't find a mentor. He didn't read any books on real estate. He did nothing of that sort in his professional opinion, right? So then what happens is you have the big bad wolf that comes, right? And so he said, little pig, let me in, or I will huff and I will puff and I will blow your house down." And so the Three Little Pigs said, "Not by the hairs of my chinny chin chin," right? And so he was like, "Okay, think I'm playing." He blew the house down. So then they ran to the second pig's house. So the second pig house was made of sticks. So apparently the second pig did something a little different. So he did learn, but it was still a DIY thing, right? Because it was made of sticks. Structure was a little bit stronger, but not as strong as other material, because the hay grass is not as firmer foundation. So it didn't have a strong foundation because the big bad wolf just blew the house down, right? And so then We get to the stick house. The big bad wolf knocks on the door. So the big bad wolf is hungry and he's ready to get something to eat, right? And so he said, little pig, let me in. And if you don't let me in, I will huff and I will puff and I will blow your house down. So then what did the three little pigs say? Not by the hairs of our chinny chin chin. So, but this particular bill, right, it was stronger than the hay. But however, it was not strong and sustainable. And then it lacked a what? A firm foundation. And so our foundation is the things that we put in our minds and the things that we're focusing on is that sometimes we are not stable. We're so unstable, we're not focused. We do things for 3 seconds and then we're on for the next. And I'll be the first to admit I'm as guilty as anybody else is on this platform today, right? And so I'm always working, trying to get better and develop myself, number one, as a professional and a business entrepreneur, real estate investor, right? A family person, right? I'm always trying to develop myself so I can be the best for everybody that's around me because I only want to hang around high quality people because high quality people bring high quality information versus just talking about the latest game and stuff. So, a guy asked me today, well, what do you think about the game? I said, well, really, I'm more interested in business. That's what my focus is right now. And I like sports if I don't have anything to do, but I always have something to do. Not to knock sports. It's good at its season and at its time. That's good. So, but getting back to the story. So the big bad wolf is at the stick house, right? So they wouldn't let him in. They said, not by the hairs of our chin, chin, chin. So what do you think about this bill, though? So can this build sustain the test of time by this big bad wolf blowing down the house that is stick built? So that did let me know that pig number two did learn a lesson that, hey, we got to get something a little stronger. But I think the second pig did take a couple of classes, but dropped out, didn't finish the task. He had some type of foundation, but it was not firm. So the pigs would not let him in, so they blew the big bad wolf blew the house down. So then all of a sudden, how about they go to the brick house? The third pig has the brick house. So when you talk about brick, brick can hurt. Brick is sustainable, right? So they say the big bad wolf came to the brick house and knocked on the door. He said, little pigs, let me in. And if you don't let me in, I'm going to huff and I'm going to puff and I'm going to blow your house down. Now, check this out now. This is not a hay bill or a straw bill. This is not a stick bill. This is a brick bill. Like they say, built Fort tough, Ford tough, right? We think about Ford being tough because of the commercial. Like it can exist because of the mechanical mechanisms that they created, right? So the big bad wolf arrives to the brick house. Knock on the door, little pig, let me in. Or I'm gonna huff and I'm gonna puff and I'm gonna blow your house down, right? And they said, what? Not by the hairs of our chinny chin chin. So guess what? The big bad wolf tried to blow the house down and he could not. He could not blow the house down. You want to know why? Because this particular pig learned from number one's mistake, number two's mistake. He got to the third. He said, I will not make a mistake because I learned from experience. So when you learn from experience, what you do is you take others' failures and you build upon that. So success and failure is the same because they're both teachers. As individuals, when we fail, we try and stay away from that very thing that caused us harm and pain because we are people like that. We're people. We're normal. We're human beings. We don't want to. We don't want to be sad. We don't want to be mad or angry. But guess what? Life sometimes will allow you to adjust. And so when you are adjusting, you have to turn for the good, the bad, and the ugly. You got to be able to adjust. So when it rains, you pull out an umbrella, right? And then if you get wet, you change your clothes or you run for cover so you won't get wet. That's you adjusting to your conditions. And so what has happened is that um we are we're people first, right? We're not fickle, but we're people. And so from us being people, we have to deal with the things that people do. So it was a mentor of mine that told me, he said, "Hey, what I need from you is whenever somebody burns a bridge or if they do something wrong to you, I need you not to react to that type of behavior because we are creators. And whatever you create is what you can sow and what you reap. And so you want to be careful what you put out there in the atmosphere because you are a creator and creators create good and bad. But if you think about it, without joy, you got to have some pain. And with pain, there's joy. You cannot have sunshine without the rain. You can't have rain without the sunshine because it balances. If you think about it, we transition into life. There's birth, then you live in the middle, and then you transition to the end, meaning to death. We're destined to be born. We're destined to pass on and go to the next, right? And so what that means is everything has seasons, and we have four seasons. We got summer, fall, spring, winter, right? And each has their own mechanisms. And to get back to the story, so let's talk about this third pig. This third pig learned from number one and number two's mistakes because he said, I looked at the analyticals or the analytics of the straw. It did not do. So the perception was it would be strong, but it wouldn't because the wolf just blew it down easily. No firm foundation, no firm structure. So he learned from that. So then we go to number two, stick built, no firm foundation, no solid walls. You could poke holes into the stick built. So then, in my summation is that this particular pig did go to a real estate school to get some education on how to build a house properly and how to remodel it and how to secure it and how to form a firm foundation so nothing, no cracks, no nothing, no wind, or it would be exposed to the elements. And if it were exposed to the elements, that the exterior of the build would be able to protect the most important thing and the contents that were on the inside. That's the most important thing to be able to protect is the contents on the inside. Because if it had not been for the brick and for this particular pig, in my real estate professional opinion, so this is a real estate story. This is an interpretation from a real estate investor's perspective on how the foundations, the residential foundations, were, right? So let's dig a little bit deeper into the brick build. So let me ask you a question. If you punch a brick, don't you think that it would hurt? Yes, it would. If you rub a brick on the most sensitive part of your skin, would you bleed or would you mark? Yes, you would. Because a brick is made of tough material, it goes through an extreme process to be firm, right? So a brick was built to withstand the time. So this house was made of brick. So what I need each and every one of you guys and whoever listens to the replay, I need you to figure out how do you build your exterior to protect the contents of what's on the inside. So if somebody speaks something negative towards you, you can bless them back. So if somebody says something negative about your mama, you know how we do. Hey, your mama, especially when we were kids. And this is what we need to say. Your mama is a good person. Have a blessed day and keep it rolling. I guarantee you have a different reaction from people. So we can't always give into the negative behavior and the negative connotations in regards to what we're trying to do. Number one, you got to believe in yourself, because I can't believe in you more than you believe in yourself. If you start at that point, that focal point, then you'll be adjustable, right? So we talked about the three little pigs building a firm foundation. So in the chat, if you don't mind, let me get somebody to tell me whose foundation was the strongest. Was it pig number one with the straw, pig number two with the stick build, or was it pig number three with the brick build? And so that's representation of us, ourselves. We want to be able to make sure that whatever we do, whatever we're doing, we need to make sure that we're protecting the most precious thing. The most precious thing, and that's the inside, the heart. We got to make sure that we're putting ourselves in places where there's no negativity. There's only building, high level quality people. Like each and every one of you guys have talents, but you have to believe in yourself. You guys are here for something. You guys are here for a reason. And it's not just to look for or look at me. You're looking for something. You're looking to build. And so I'm only here as a messenger to give you what I've learned and from my experience and experiences, because I believe that God puts us in spaces and places for a reason at a moment in time, because it could be somebody on this line or somebody that's watching this. You never know. Just saying hello or building a firm foundation. They might not know what a firm foundation looks like. They might not be able to hang around high quality people like you guys are and myself, right? So we're coming together to help build each other up, not tear each other down. We're building each other up to be able to grow, to exceed, to expand our thinking the way that we think. So, guys, I want to tell you thank you. And I really want to tell you I appreciate you guys for spending the time with me today. So, with that, I hope you guys enjoyed the message. So, the message was, in conclusion, oh, sorry about that, guys. I'm getting a call. So in conclusion, I hate it when that happens. Sorry about that. So in conclusion, we know that number one, the straw built house, it could not last. It could not stand the test of time. Number two, the straw built house, the stick built house, we knew it could not stand the test of time. Number three, the brick built house was made of brick, so we knew and know that it withstood the test of time because it is made of brick, right? And so, what I want you guys to do is think about this. Learn from your past mistakes, only to build upon them, and then go from there. Be that shining light to those that might be in a particular dark place at the moment. Be that shining light for people, right? And so, what I wish for each and every one of you guys is for you to be awesome, be great. Don't be good, but be great. And if you can be great, then the world is yours. So, at this time, if you guys have any questions, this is the time that I allow. I know we went over a little bit, but this is the time that I allow you guys to ask me questions if y'all have any, in regards to business or real estate questions, and then just go from there. So let Let's see if there's anything in the chat. Let's go to the chat. All right. Okay, Miss. Kent Anderson. How you doing, Kent? Yes, believe in yourself. You are so correct. Believe in yourself. And then Patrice Ross says, "Me too." Good, good, good. So, guys, what I want to do is really quick. We have a real estate jam session coming up. Give me 1 second as I get my monitor. We got a real estate jam session coming up, and what I want to do is play a quick commercial for you guys. All right, in three, two, one.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Great day, everyone. I have a special guest who will be joining us this Saturday for another REI jam session. But I got a special guest for you guys, and this special guest is none other than the one and only Patrick Yepes. So come on out and introduce yourself, and let's have a conversation.
Sure, my pleasure, Derrick. It's really always a pleasure to see you. And I have a blast at your jam sessions. It's a lot of fun. And you learn a lot, which is good.
All right. So we got another comment that just came in. So Miss Jocelyn said, number 3, you are correct. Brick is solid, can handle the elements and pressure. You are so right. So you have to be like brick. Got to be solid. Got to make sure you can handle the elements and handle the pressure. So with that, guys, we'll go out with this last promo. Give a special shout out to Dr. Jacqueline King for building such an amazing organization. And guys, have you guys pre-registered for the site? If you go on BW's website to get pre-registered for the program that we're getting ready to launch. So very excited about it to be able to help Dr. King and Dr. Knowles build the people of God. So excited. What I want you guys to do is remember that whatever you're going through, somebody else is going through the same thing and they've made it through. So it's just, you need to make sure that you're focused, stay attentive, and do what you need to do to make sure that you are taken care of. Guys, I am Derrick the Motherfunder Young, and what I want to do is I want you guys to register for the real estate jam session. That's at 7. If you don't know what a real estate jam session is, let me show you so much fun that we have. So watch this quick clip really quick.
All right, this is Saturday. We're gonna make it a little smooth.
All right, guys. So that's the real estate jam session, and so we have fun. We listen to music. The young lady with the microphone, that is our host with the most. She is a virtual DJ and podcaster, one of the top podcasters out of Chicago. So she is our DJ for the real estate jam session. So if you go to daygroup21.com/events, that is the link to be able to get into the Zoom for tonight's Zoom session. So we're excited to have our presenter today. His name is Patrick Yepes. And when I say this guy is so connected, you want to come and hear him speak and learn and come and network. So this will give you guys the opportunity to come and promote what you guys are working on. So I'm so excited that you guys chose to spend this time with us. And what we'll do is we will transition out to a little music. And you guys make sure you give me a follow on social media and I'll put it back up.
Steps in quiet lines come to recognize I'm gonna try. The grass is always greener on the other side. The other side.
All right, guys. Hey, y'all have a good weekend. Make sure you guys are safe in the space and place. Do me a favor. I want you guys to have the opportunity to send me a text, send me an email if you got any suggestions for some future shows. Would love your suggestions. Give me a follow on all of my socials. You'll see that I'm on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, Clubhouse, and TikTok. So yes, that is the Mother Thunder. Yes. So excited, guys. Thank you. I really do appreciate you guys for spending the time with me. I am the host, Derrick the Mother Thunder Young of the Building Wealth Through Real Estate on the BWE platform. We want to tell you guys thank you, and I know Dr. Jacqueline King appreciates each and every one of you guys for attending the show. Have a great weekend.
The grass is always greener on the other side. I'm gonna try.